Want to think like a billionaire? Start with these 5 mental models. This isn't a motivational slogan, it's a blueprint used by Charlie Munger, the right hand man of Warren Buffett and one of the sharpest investors of our time. What if I told you that thinking better, not harder, was the key to wealth? Stay with me until the end of this video because the 5th model ties them all together like a secret weapon that Munger used repeatedly to create billions. Let's dive into 5 mental models that made Charlie Munger a billionaire and how can you use them starting today. First, inversion. Tell me where I'm going to die so I won't go there ever. Most people try to figure out the best way to succeed. Munger flips the script and asks, what would guarantee failure? Avoiding stupidity is easier than seeking brilliance. Example, in investing, Munger avoids businesses that require constant capital investment or rely on unpredictable innovations. Think of airlines, high capital costs, low margins, intense competition. For years, Munger and Buffett avoided them. Why? Because inverted. They were businesses where it's easy to lose money. In your own life, want a better career? Avoid burning bridges. Avoid short-term greed. Want to stay healthy? Avoid sugar, smoking, and sedentary lifestyle. Invert the problem and clarity will often slap you in the face. Second mental model, opportunity cost. The best decision might be saying no. Every yes is no to something else. Time and money are finite. Munger often emphasized the opportunity cost of capital. Not just what a company earns, but what you could have earned elsewhere with less risk. Example, when evaluating See's Candy, Munger paid $25 million a premium, but he realized a dollar invested there, earning high returns consistently, was worth more than chasing 10 uncertain opportunities. Later, the same thinking led him to pass on tech investments like Intel and Microsoft, despite their growth, because he didn't fully understand them. He calculated that investing in what he understood deeply was worth more than chasing fads. For you, spending 2 hours on social media isn't just wasting time, it's an opportunity cost. What else could you have done in those 2 hours that would have moved your life forward? Third mental model, second order thinking. Then what? First order thinking is easy. The product is cheap, let's buy it. Second order thinking asks, if it's cheap, will it last? What will be the maintenance cost? Will it make me look cheap to clients? Munger's investing lens. During the 2008 financial crisis, when banks were collapsing and everyone was scared, Munger and Buffett asked, what happens when the panic ends? Who's left standing? They invested in Goldman Sachs when the world thought the sky was falling. Right? When the world thought the sky was falling, they invested in Goldman Sachs. Why? Because second order thinking said if the government bails out the system, top banks will emerge stronger and more profitable. This level of foresight made them billions. In your life, next time you've offered a raise to switch jobs, ask, what happens to my learning curve, my commute, my long-term positioning? Always ask, then what? Fourth mental model, circle of competence. Know what you don't know. One of the Munger's favorite ideas, he admits, we have 3 baskets, yes, no, and too tough to understand. He and Buffett only invest in businesses they deeply understand. They call this the circle of competence. Example, they famously avoided tech stocks for years. Not because they weren't lucrative, Amazon and Google were exploding, but because they didn't understand them deeply enough. Compare that to Coca-Cola and American Express. Products they used, industries they understood. They stayed within their circle and let others gamble outside it. This doesn't mean avoiding all risk. It means understanding the risk you do take. For you, this might mean don't invest in crypto just because everyone's doing it. Don't start a business in fashion if you never followed the industry. Instead, double down on what you know or take the time to deeply understand it. Fifth, mental models compounding. Use multiple models always, not one. This is billionaire level thinking. Use 5 to 10 mental models which work together beautifully. Here's how Munger used it. Example, See's Candy. First, inversion. He avoided businesses that compete solely on price. Opportunity cost. The business See's Candy, despite being boring, earns high returns on capital. Third mental model he used, second order thinking. Brand loyalty in See's Candy means pricing power over decades. Fifth mental model, circle of competence. Candy business is simple. People buy emotionally, not logically. Checklist thinking. Another mental model he used. Are incentives aligned? Do managers care? Is the moat wide? All these models applied together helped Berkshire Hathaway make over $2 billion from See's Candy alone. This is how Munger thinks and how he wins. You don't have to be a genius. You just need a toolbox and the discipline to use it. Conclusion, how to apply this today? We've just learned inversion, avoid stupidity. Second, opportunity cost. Every yes is a no to something better. Third, second order thinking. Ask, then what? Fourth, circle of competence. Stay in your zone of competence. Fifth, mental models compounding. Stack your thinking tools. Pick one model and apply it to a decision today. Buy something, start a project, say yes to a meeting. Invert it, ask, then what? Think, what's the cost of saying yes? Am I operating within my competence? Start thinking like Munger. Not later, now. Because your future wealth doesn't depend on your effort alone, it depends on the quality of your thinking. If this video helped you see the world a bit clearer, share it with a person who's ready to start thinking like a billionaire. I'll see you again in my next video. Till then, take care, bye bye, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.